What matters more, compatibility or love? A brown bear fell head over heels for a polar bear and married her. But on their wedding day, the brown bear suddenly collapsed in his polar bear wife's arms. She looked up at the calendar and realized it was the start of his hibernation season. The polar bear felt crushed. What should have been their honeymoon turned into her spending it all alone. On Christmas Day, she carefully prepared a gift and looked at her husband with hopeful eyes, wishing he would wake up. But her groggy bear husband rolled over and completely flattened the present. The polar bear's heart sank. Soon it was New Year's Eve. The polar bear wanted to create a beautiful memory together. She propped up the brown bear's head with tree branches so she could celebrate by herself. But just as she raised her glass for a toast, the branch snapped. On their anniversary, the polar bear thoughtfully covered the room with flower petals, hoping with all her heart that her brown bear would wake up. But once again, her sleeping husband ruined what should have been a perfect day. The polar bear sat sadly on the edge of the bed, looking at photos of their sweet moments together. She couldn't figure out whether marrying the brown bear had been the right choice or not. Looking at her sleeping husband beside her, she hugged the photo and slowly lay down, with nowhere to express all the hurt she felt inside. The next morning, the polar bear reached over to hug her brown bear like she always did, but discovered he wasn't there. Worried, she went looking for him. The moment she opened the door, she was stunned by what she saw. On the table sat an elegant Christmas gift, New Year's wine, anniversary flowers, and chocolates. It turned out the bear had carefully prepared all of this. The first thing he did when he woke up was make up for all the gifts and holidays he had missed with his wife. Seeing the guilt written all over the brown bear's face, all her hurt feelings melted away. Because she loved him, she accepted all the differences between them. And because he loved her, the brown bear was willing to make up for every disappointment he had caused. If you choose someone you love, you might struggle with all the differences between you. If you choose someone who's compatible, you might never experience that kind of pure, joyful happiness. So which do you think is more important, love or compatibility?